We bout that business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but I build bout that business. That business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck. About that business. We bout that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We bout that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We bout that business, that business. One, I feel it in my cleats. Hey, we got facts, we got stats. Not to mention trending topics. You the champ? No, that's cap. Drilling, killing all the guys. Please don't try that, boy. You know we hotter, boy. Making all kind of noise. We on fire. What you know about them Ohio boys? We bout that business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but I build bout that business. That business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck. About that business. We bout that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We bout that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We bout that business, that business. Number one, I feel it in my cleats.
Yeah. Ha. Oh, we here, baby. Holidays. Thank you for joining us for the holiday version of the playoffs. We got Lady Buck in the house. Nitty.
Hey. Nitty. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. And may you have a wonderful Happy New Year. We got Blue Nitty hanging out in the back. He's going to join us in a minute. We got these playoffs games. We got a lot to talk about tonight. You know, we're going to bring in the new year kind of interesting this year. What say you, Buckeye Bill?
Hey, listen, what I've gathered over the last week and a half, the bowl games have been totally atrocious. I have not seen anything about the regular season was more intriguing than the bowl games. I haven't seen a great matchup yet to this day. I am waiting for the playoffs. I'm still intrigued by the fact that if we get an opportunity to have a semifinal national championship with the NIT, I want that to happen. They have to have something to work for in these playoff games because the fans needs to have something to cheer for. So with that, Lady Buck, this is an exciting and exhilarating time for us to go into the bowl season, watch the games, enjoy, these kids try and get to the NFL. This is just a great time of the year. It's a present. It's a present for their parents, and it's a present for them. What say you?
Well, yeah, hey, welcome, Blue Nitty.
Yeah.
Happy New
what
Year.
Up with you?
Happy holidays.
Happy New Year to you.
I didn't get to talk to you for the holidays, but
yeah, everything above. I bet everything above. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everything. Now, shoot it. I've been having little technical difficulties with my equipment, but it'll get solved soon. So I ain't worried about it.
You know how we do it. Well, first, let me tell the village. First of all, help us reach that goal. We're almost there. Help us reach that 500 followers, please. We are so excited that we are very, very close to that goal, but we need more, so we need your help. So like, comment, share, and let me let you know we've gotten a lot of response on TikTok. So if you have a TikTok account, there's a lot of discussion that's happening due to the reels that we put out on TikTok. And we've caused a lot of ruckus, and we've got some back and forth and a lot of dialogue. So go there and join the discussion as well. Very interesting. So again, TikTok is really, it's blowing up. So if you want to go,
Instagram also.
I've heard some
Remember
things,
Instagram.
I've heard some things they're saying. Also, remember, we are now an official page. So eventually we'll want you all to join that particular page, because that's where we'll be doing most of our streams and all of our information. So just go to the About That Business Facebook page, okay? And join that page as well, so we can move you all over there, because we've been recognized, because we've done things the right way to have our own page, and it's just only going up from here. So thanks for being on the journey with us, and thanks for being able to enjoy that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When that time comes, you'll be with us. Thank you so much, Village. But
I want to do a shout out.
Go ahead.
Hey, Shine, Sharat, the star, get better, baby. We need you. We need you.
Is he under
I
the
need
weather?
you to get better. And he's kind of down right now, but I
Okay.
will say this: we got your back, baby.
Oh,
So get
absolutely.
healthy and get strong.
Absolutely, Rock Star. I'll be checking on you. I'll be checking
Yes,
on you. Didn't
sir.
know you
Yes,
were under the
sir.
weather. Didn't know that. We'll definitely be checking on you.
Kind of
Thank
like
you.
under the weather, but he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be
Okay.
all right.
All right. Well, we got you. We got your back, Rock Star. You know it, because you about that business. So we got some business. Any other shout outs? Nitty, you got any shout outs?
Hold on for a sec.
TG, stay focused.
Yep. Yep. Shoot. Shout out to Reggie Lipscomb, the whole Lipscomb family, Vanetta, the whole
Absolutely.
Lipscomb family, Boswell family. Shout out to the ones that's behind me 100%. Also, shout out to my right hand, Meg Nitty, because without her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and she helped me out so much. You know, if people only knew, just by being her. But
All right.
that's it.
Okay, Meg. I love it. I love it. Thank you for holding him down. I'll give a shout out to, and we call her Legacy Buckeye. That's Vanetta. That's Nana. That's my mom.
Yeah.
That's Legacy Buckeye. She a little under the weather today, but by Wednesday she will bounce back, because we need her to win that game. So I'll let her take care of her today, and by Wednesday we got to have her back at 100%. So
I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm
great
with
shout
that.
out there. So let's talk about that business though.
Let's go.
We got some things to do. We got some things to discuss. Let's save the best for last. Even though we're going to kick it off with a bang, that Ohio State Miami game, let's leave them for last. Let's get our picks. Okay, this is what we got so far in our quarter semifinals. Oregon, Texas Tech. Who you got, Buckeye Bill? What say you?
Oh, wait, hold up. First of all, listen. We are never gonna go against the Big Ten. Oregon is gonna bust that tail. Straight flat out. Um their quarterback is not elite, but he is really an up and coming quarterback that might go in the second or third round. You want to have a running start against the SEC. We already 5-0 right now in all the bowl games, the Big Ten. So we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that moving, and Oregon is going to win. I would say 35-17. Thank you very much.
Okay. Blue, Nitty, who you got in that matchup?
Oregon 30-27.
Got Oregon. Okay. I don't have a score, but I agree with you guys. I think Oregon is going to take this. I think they just have a little too much for Texas Tech. I will say both teams can be explosive. They are both really fast teams, offensively. So I think it's going to be a shootout. I think the score is going to be a little closer than what you guys are saying, though. I think we might have a 3-point difference here. I think it's going to be a grind out. I think it's going to be smash mouth. Just because how explosive their offenses can be, both of them. So I haven't really judged them defensively, but offensively, both of them can score pretty fast. So I think the score will be a little closer, but Oregon, I think, will take it. I think.
Listen, I hear your trepidation.
I knew you had something else to say.
No, listen. I get it. And listen, I get exactly what you said, but what I will tell you is no and no. So the no is no. They don't have a defense, and yes, Oregon does, and they play in the Big Ten. And they have to have a reasonable defense in order to play in the Big Ten.
Okay.
See, I understand high flying, you throw the ball, nobody, defends the ball. That's the SEC. The Big Ten has defense and an offense. That's the difference between the SEC and the Big Ten.
Okay.
So Oregon is going to listen. I even gave them that little leeway of scoring some points. So I'm gonna stick to what I said, but what I can tell you is no and no.
So let me ask you then. So Texas Tech, like I said, I didn't study too much of either team's defense. So they don't have a good defense at all, Texas Tech?
No, listen. They have a runaround defense. They run around and figure out as they go. They don't have a structure on defense. Who's their pass rusher? Don't know. Who's their defensive back? They're not even in the scheme of being drafted or part of the deal. So no, they don't have a good defense. Now,
but they had to have done something right. They're number 4. And they're sitting waiting like us. So they had to have done something right.
But always remember, just like they do with Ohio State, who they play against. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to say Ohio State didn't play against nobody. They didn't either.
So let me ask you this.
They have to be proven to be proven.
Let me ask you this. So, because this first round, this first set right here of games were boring. Okay. The most exciting game was Alabama and Oklahoma. Are we in for a treat with this second round? Because I can't take this again. And this is why I say that Oregon, here's where the battle begins. The Oregon and Texas Tech, I think is going to be competitive. I don't think either team is running away with it, and I hope so. I hope it's that kind of game. Let's move on down to Ole Miss and Georgia.
Hold up.
Okay.
I get the fact. I do get the fact that These last bowl games have been horrific,
Terrible.
and we would like to have a great game until I talk about Big Ten against anybody else. Those games should be ran away with. The rest of the games, okay, we'll get to them. You'll get to them. Yeah, I can see some competitive games along the way. That Oregon game is gonna be a mollywop. That's what I know. It's gonna be a mollywop. Let's go.
So, Nitty, what did you have? Oh, Nitty, his phone's messing up. So, let's get down here. And I was hoping Coop, because Coop said, "What's up? What's up, Coop?" We're gonna talk about her team next. I'm gonna skip down to Ole Miss in Georgia. Oh, wait a minute. Let's add Nitty back in. Nitty, what did you have to say before we move to Ole Miss in Georgia?
Buckeye Bill, Buckeye Bill. I love you to death, but here's the thing. Tam touched on it a little bit. Okay. The thing is with Oregon and Texas Tech, and the reason why I say it's going to be close and it's going to be a shootout is because regardless of anything, that's almost like that other team in Ohio State. When they get together, you can't say who's going to win. But I will say this. You could say that okay, Oregon might, they might pull off in the fourth quarter. That's a possibility, but at the same time, I believe Texas Tech is going to stand up. I believe they're going. I mean, it's Texas. They play some serious football down there. But the record and all that stuff, when you get to the bowl games, you got especially the second round. At least I'm hoping throw that out the window because this one it's going to get real interesting.
And one thing about Texas Tech, and this is just over the years, Texas Tech is they never stop. They are a good comeback team. So you may think you have that game won, and Texas Tech, they're still grinding. They're not celebrating. They're still playing. So Oregon better be careful. Don't get cocky. That coach is known for getting cocky, in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Not with Texas Tech. I'm telling you, it's Oregon's not going to run away with this. Now, do I think they're going to win? Do I want them to win? Yes. I just don't think it's going to be. I think we're going to get a good game.
Okay, so
I hope so.
Here's the thing. All I'm trying to explain to you guys is I get it. I understand. Texas Tech has a great offense. I keep trying to explain. Name me one. I'm talking about one.
I mean, I can't even name you anybody
all American. That is anything on their defense.
I can't name them because I haven't paid attention to them.
That came out of the SEC and that is on that team is part of the SEC defensive all nothingness. They don't have one. Now, Georgia has, and Alabama do, and Texas A&M do, but not one player out of Texas Tech on their defensive line or their defensive backs is in the running for
somebody did something, Buckeye Bill. Somebody did something because they're there.
No, that's offense. I just told you.
They're there.
I'm okay with the offense. I never had a problem with.
But even defensively, somebody did something.
What the biggest
Somebody
problem is.
Yeah, somebody sacked somebody. At some point, somebody did something. They're sitting at number 4. At the end of the season. So
okay, listen.
So we'll see.
Keep the mojo going because I'm going to tell you one thing and 2 things for sure. No and no. Let's do the no and no part.
Okay,
that's our segment. No and no.
Let's move
Oh,
on.
okay, we'll see.
Ole
Okay,
Miss,
we'll see. Yeah, one more
Ole Miss,
thing.
and Georgia. Ole
Yeah,
Miss, and Georgia. Buckeye Bill, your pick.
I'm taking Ole
Not
Miss.
who you want. Not who you
No,
want.
I'm
Who you
taking
think
Ole
will win.
Miss. I'm taking Ole Miss, and the reason why.
Oh man, I wanted you to disagree with me. Okay.
I'm taking
I
Ole
got.
Miss because you got to think about Lane Kiffin leaving.
Anger.
You got to think about the players who are still there
Mm-hmm.
looking to prove themselves.
Absolutely.
And the portal doesn't happen until after this game.
Right.
So their job, whether they win, lose, or draw, is to play to
The
get to the
best.
next
The
level.
best ball. Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you, Georgia does have a edge because they've been in the playoffs and they've been in a national championship. They've won a national championship. Ole Miss, though, those kids have a chip on their shoulder. They've lost their coach. They don't know exactly what direction they're going to go into next year. So why wouldn't you prove something to yourself this year about who you are? So as a coach or anything else, or anybody would tell somebody, you would tell that child or that player, hey, listen, go play for yourself. Go do what you're supposed to do. Ole Miss is coming in this game ready to rumble. And it's gonna get ugly for Georgia. I believe that. So I'm gonna go with my prediction. Ole
Okay.
Miss.
Now Coop said
Well,
in the comments, we got Coop in the comments. She said, them dogs, baby. And
okay, good looking out, girl.
she said,
Listen,
them dogs,
what I
baby. I
will
told
tell
her to
you
come
is
on
pay
in.
attention.
Come
Pay
on in.
attention, Coop. Pay attention,
So
Coop, because
Coop,
at the end of the day, yeah, the dogs ain't gonna be barking. They're gonna be sitting on the porch looking at people.
they're gonna be little puppies.
And the rest of the whole playoffs, the dogs are gonna be sitting there looking, saying what we could have done.
Now,
That's it.
Nitty, what's your pick, Nitty?
I'm picking Georgia, and I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why.
Okay.
Just like y'all said, right now they don't even know what direction they're going into with Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
They in shambles right now. Now they're gonna get it together. Don't get it twisted. But have you forgotten the chip that Georgia got on their shoulder? Have you forgotten how hungry them dogs is right now? They got a point to prove themselves.
What do they
About
have to
what?
prove? What do they have to prove?
What
What chip do they
They
have
got
on their?
what?
they gotta prove that they belong. Number one, because everybody don't believe them.
No, people bought into
Nah.
Georgia being there. They bought
Yeah,
into
Yeah,
Georgia.
but
that was a gimme. That was a gimme. Since Alabama wasn't the lead dog, they had to have a lead dog. That was the Georgia Bulldogs. That's all. The only reason why they're there is because Alabama fell off. Come on, bro.
So
Stop it.
my
I,
pick
like I
is
That's
said,
the only reason why they're there. That's the only
my
reason why they're one of the epitomes, the stalwart of the playoffs is because Alabama fell off. And they beat Alabama. And so
well
guess what? Next up. That's it.
Bama. Well, I know Bama didn't fall off. They didn't start. They didn't have a good season to me. I mean, they were
2
just
years in a
mediocre to
row
me
they
this
had
year.
a good
They
season.
didn't fall off. They were
2
never
years in
on.
a row they had a good season. 2
No,
years in a row
Bama
they
didn't have
had a
no good
good
season
season.
to me. Not with
Alabama.
3 losses.
Come on, man.
No. So I don't think that's why Georgia. I mean, Georgia just got better. Now I'm going to be honest here. Georgia
When?
just got better
Doing what?
as
Doing
the
what?
season.
On their defense?
Let me
Their
tell you,
defense has
Georgia. Listen, Georgia got better as the season progressed, and you saw that watching the SEC championship. When I was watching them, they got better. They didn't start out doing very well at all, but as the season progressed, but that's Georgia for you though. That is what they do. They get better as the season progresses. They get hungry. They get tougher. Georgia is a tough team. Now, in this particular game, I'm on the fence here because I'm going for Ole Miss. I'm going for Ole Miss. I don't know if Ole Miss has enough, but one thing for sure, an angry team is a dangerous team. Okay. So how I think they're going to beat Georgia is since Georgia has already played them and they beat them this year already, I think
and
that
that's
Georgia may
that's
be
the
looking
revenge
past.
factor.
Georgia is looking past them. They're not really studying that much film. We beat them already. We're just going to do what we did before. And I think that will hurt Georgia because they are playing an angry Ole Miss now. They're not playing the Ole Miss they beat earlier in the season. But keep in mind, both teams have gotten better. So I think this will be one of the better games. This will be, and I'm hoping this will be
pray
an
that it should be a better
entertaining game.
game.
Yeah, because if you think about it too, I haven't heard anybody from Ole Miss sitting out of this game. Nobody has said that they're not playing. Everybody is
what's special
playing.
about it. See,
Yeah.
so you just made a point. You made a great point, lady. The point is, even though Lane Kiffin left, not one of those players said, I'm gonna walk away.
No, they didn't.
They are all in
No,
this. This is what brotherhood
Yeah.
looks like. In my view, that's what brotherhood looks like.
Yeah, and we're
Like
gonna see it.
Michigan, everybody's falling apart. Everybody's leaving.
Yeah, in the
jumping
portal,
the
and
ship.
yeah.
Ole Miss, those players have stuck together.
Oh, well, wait a minute, Buckeye Bill. Let me add the dog. Let me add the dog to the call. What you got to say,
No.
Coop?
If you ain't got nothing to say, then don't get on here. If you
What
ain't
you
nothing to
got?
say,
She had to get on.
First, I would like to say, would somebody please mute Buckeye Bill? Mute him. Mute him. I'm with the dog. All that you talking, we gonna tear you up. We're gonna tear him up.
But
I
now,
just had to say that.
But now, Coop, let me ask you this though, Coop. Now, even though Georgia has gotten better, I gotta agree with you now. You know, everybody, you cannot pass Georgia.
Do it again.
But Ole Miss,
yeah.
they played Ole Miss, and they could be looking past Ole Miss because they beat them. They beat them already. And so they're thinking
that's where coaching come in. That's where coaching come in.
That's
Talk to. Cause see, I don't know all the text y'all know. I don't know all that lingo. All I know is the dogs got the heart. They gonna pull it from the back sleeve, and they coming. You come for them, they coming for you.
Now,
we're all heart.
Talking about chitlins.
But
nobody talking about chitlins.
Another thing is, if Kirby, what Kirby will do is he will whine on the sidelines and get a call to go his way. He will call a timeout and then pretend that he didn't call that timeout. So he's got some envelopes,
Well,
yeah, but that conspiracy theory, Tam, I get it.
Let the man talk. Let the man who knows it talk about them dogs. We listening.
What I was gonna say was,
Go
See,
ahead, Nitty.
Billy won't even let you get it out. Billy won't even let you get that knowledge out about them
Go ahead,
dogs.
Nitty.
Man.
No, what I was gonna say was one thing. You know, I agree with y'all about Kirby Smart, but the one thing about him, he's not gonna let his team look past them. They did that. He's not gonna let them look past him. Not, they're gonna be on a whole different page
Listen
because,
to that man.
like I said
Listen to
before,
that man.
people. Everybody's like talking about some angry people playing angry. Everybody been trying to say this about Georgia, and I'm not even a Georgia fan, don't you know? But I know football, and these
Tell him.
Georgia ain't got. Man, I'm trying to tell you, Georgia
Tell
got a
him. Tell
point to
him.
prove. They always doing that because everybody like.
Baby.
You notice?
Okay. Hey, Nitty.
Yep.
So think about the point to prove. They've
They don't
had
have
at
a
least
they
4 children go to jail for stealing. Or 2 of them. Two of them was running over 100 miles an hour. Have you ever been to Athens? There's nothing in Athens to do. So you're going to Walmart. You're going to go steal. You're a player. You're getting paid. And you go steal. That's cool. That's a you problem. Do you not think that they are focused enough to win a football game? And he's had to hone all them back in.
I do.
Listen. He has to hone them all back in, their parents and everybody else, to get them refocused on the actual game.
Yeah,
They were focused. They've been off for 3 weeks.
They'll be
You
focused.
know how kids are after 3 weeks? They ain't ready for nothing after 3 weeks.
They'll be focused because they're going, at this point in the game, everybody wants a natty. So they'll be focused, and they swept that stealing and all that stuff under the rug. Hey, practice is on. So
it ain't under the rug. We know about it.
Hey,
so
Cam Newton got jammed up before he went to Auburn and showed up.
He did not steal that laptop. That laptop was put in his possession.
True, but the thing is, had he been focused, he wouldn't have got jammed up in that.
No, because they made it happen, because he would have taken over Tim Tebow's position. So they had to get rid of him. That's all that happened. So don't use him as an example.
Well,
do not use him as an example.
Well, here's my example. Here's my example. Okay, but now to Nitty, to your point, we got off the subject. To your point, Nitty, you said you think they're going to be focused. They're going to have them focused or whatever. But you got to think about last year around this time, they looked past Notre Dame. They thought they were better than Notre Dame. We're the powerful SEC. We're the returning national champions. We thought, we're coming. Notre Dame hasn't had one, and God knows when. And they looked past them, and they got outplayed and outcoached.
Exactly.
So now think about this. No, they don't have. They lost. They beat Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin, right? Lane Kiffin's no longer there. They got a whole different animal there. They're going to see something new that they haven't seen from Ole Miss before. They're going because they don't really have any good tape, any film on them, except when they played Tulane. That's not a good look. They didn't have to pull out anything special for Tulane when they played Tulane. So they're going to see some things, some new looks from Ole Miss. That's why I think it's going to be a tight game.
And they're going to adjust. They're going to adjust to what they. All the parables that Buckeye Bill putting out there, all that parables, we're gonna close the book. We're going to adjust. And we're going to talk to the man who knows football. The man who knows football just told y'all. So we shall see.
Uh-oh. We got Super Buckeye.
What's up, guys?
We got Super Buckeye Jason.
Hey, my hands is tied.
Hey, Jason. Hey, we ain't got to our game yet. We ain't got to our game yet. But
What's up, big brother?
Oh,
Happy New Year
What's
to
going
you.
on? Happy
I'm
New
driving to
Year.
Texas.
what's going on, Jason?
I'm driving to Texas.
So, okay. So we talked about Ole Miss and Georgia. Now let's get to this Alabama and Indiana matchup. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear the picks for this. I'm gonna start with you, Nitty. Nitty, who do you have?
Yep.
Now listen, not who you want to win. Who do you think is gonna win? Bama or Indy?
Alabama gonna
Man,
beat them, Nitty. You know that.
Nitty. It's Nitty.
I know. I want him to say something.
man,
Nitty.
IU. That's all I'm gonna say. IU. Hoosiers, we coming.
So what makes you think IU? Now I'm Big Ten all the way, but what makes you think when you look at both teams? You watch Bama play Oklahoma. What makes you think that IU can defeat Bama?
We got the Heisman Trophy winner. They ain't got no.
That's even more reason for them not to win it.
Time out.
Yeah,
You
but
know
Bama.
how many Heisman Trophy winners get the Heisman Trophy curse and they lose that game after that?
It ain't gonna happen because Indiana. I'm trying to tell you, Indiana is gonna beat Bama because for the simple fact that the Bama defense, they got good defense. Don't get it twisted, but they don't have the mindset that he do. He got the mindset. They quarterback play like a coach. Listen, they
Oh my
quarterback
God! You have
not
lost
only their first quarterback,
games.
but his brother too.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, so you saying if they needed to use the
And we,
backup, they have another starter.
yeah, and then we ain't gonna talk about ain't nobody really said nothing once again about Indiana defense.
What about them?
But I mean, hey, they coming. They like I said, they the only team that wasn't
Who's
scared of
the best
Ohio
player
State.
on defense? Name one.
But
Name one.
okay, here we go again with the Ohio
Name
State.
one on defense.
Now I'm hoping that Bama is not. I hope they're not looking at that game for film to battle Indiana because Indiana played Ohio State, but Ohio State playing one of their worst games, and they still
Mm-hmm.
walked only 13 points. Their defense didn't do anything. Ohio State beat themselves.
What Jay said,
Yeah,
man? What Jay said?
yeah,
So
yeah,
What do you have to say?
So you can't judge that and say, "Oh, their defense
yeah.
is just they're going to really get after Bama." Not just
And
from that.
who's Bama's quarterback?
Ty Simpson.
What year is he?
I think he's
This is his
is he a
first year
senior?
starting.
Is he? Oh, he's your first year starter too.
This is his first year starting. I don't know if he's been on the team because Alabama let our guy go to Ohio State, so
I don't
he
know
can
what he
play.
is. I don't know what he is, but he's in the quarter semifinals.
And
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is that you have to be good somewhere.
Yeah,
You're
but
comparing two quarterbacks.
you can be adequate someplace.
Okay,
but
so Jason, what's your pick? Super Buckeye fan, you still on? He gone? Okay. Buckeye Bill, who's your pick for Bama and Indy?
I'm taking Alabama. And the reason why it's not that I don't want an all Big Ten championship. I'm just the hype. The
You
hype
taking
for
Indiana?
Indiana is so it's not good for them. They've been feeling themselves. I think it's going to backfire on them, and I think Alabama is a little
great
bit
group,
hungrier than they are, and
great
I
group.
think they're going to be complacent, and Alabama's going to come and put the Bama on them. And that's what I'm afraid of. I would love to watch Ohio State and Indiana play in the national championship.
Me too.
But I
Me
think
too.
that Indiana is not ready to because they've never been ready. So they've got the Heisman, they got the championship. Now they're complacent. I think that's enough for them. They're not trying to go for a national championship. Not
There's one thing that you fail to realize, man. There's two things really. One, Indiana, Coach Spaghetti is not going to let them. Not going to let them be complacent. Number two, they got grapefruit, son. Grapefruit. They swag.
They can
Their
grow
swag is unlimited.
watermelons. They can grow watermelons and don't matter. You know what I
So
mean?
my pick, let's see. So Buckeye Bill, you said Bama.
Yeah.
Okay, so my pick, who I would want to win, would be Indy, because I would like to see another rematch, where they really play, where they real Ohio State Buckeyes without, hold calls and all of that stuff being missed. But I just don't know if Indy has, Bama is not this force that they used to be. But when I'm looking at the two teams play, and Indy has grit too. I'm not going to, because I'm going back to that Penn State game. However, with Penn State being in the situation they were, Indy should have never been in that position. So
I agree.
Really give them that grit there. But I think that I don't know if they have enough for Alabama. And I'll say the reason why I say that is because it's Bama that has something to prove. They're the ones that everybody said they shouldn't be there.
They shouldn't. Notre Dame should, but that's a different topic.
Notre Dame should be there, and so they're proven. And this is why they did that to Oklahoma. Hey, look, we deserve to be there, and we, and we're going to show it. And I don't know if Indy is ready for that.
And I'm saying the swag that Indy got, and one more thing. Is all about the coaches. Is Bama coach ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he ready for the second? Is he ready for the second round? You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna see the difference, and I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be coaching. It's gonna be coaching and net my man, I can't even pronounce his name, but like I said, his swagger, his fortitude, dog. He ain't taking nothing light because he still got a chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And you can't. And his players, they absorb that. You know what I'm saying? So like once again, people are taking Indiana defense light.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, they're gonna show out. And I don't think their quarterback or their coach is ready for the Indiana defense.
And I'm vice versa. I think it's going to happen the other way around. I just, again, I would like Indiana to show up and show out. I just don't know if they have enough.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it will be a very entertaining game. I don't think either team is going to run away with it. Again, I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm really on the fence. I think, again, if I had to put money on it, I'm going with Bama. Because I just don't think, I think it was a great storyline for Indiana. It was great. It's beautiful. Everybody's crying, blah, blah, blah. But when we get down to this Smash Mouth football, I just don't think they can go. I don't think they can run it. I think this is it for them. This is their last game. And they got close, but they don't have enough. I don't, not enough anger. I think they're getting complacent too. I think they're a little complacent. Sometimes too much rest is
Mm-hmm.
like, it's not good. You know, that's what I was telling Buckeye Bill. I was like, even though they'll be rested and all of that, sometimes that rest doesn't. It plays a different tune.
Shoot, Indiana got hit in their mouth last year, and their coach had to shut up. They still playing with that chip on their shoulder.
Okay. Well, I hope so. I hope that these games are as entertaining as we both, we are saying they're going to be. So now, even though we kick it off, the Buckeyes and Miami, they kick it off with the bang. That's going to be Wednesday, New Year's Eve. Okay. Um, which I don't know why they would schedule it like that, but
I don't either.
you got the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Miami Hurricanes. Now, this is a special game. This game means a lot to a lot of people on both teams. So you have back in 2002? Was it 2002 when the Buckeyes defeated Miami for the national championship? And Miami fans have been salty ever since, stating that it was controversial, that it was not pass interference, blah blah blah. However, that wasn't the call that won the game or lost the game. That wasn't the call. I mean, I think they had 4 downs to get in. They didn't get in. So they have a chip on their shoulder. Miami does. The Hurricanes do. And so they're saying, hey, there's a whole renewed rivalry and this and that. It's not a renewed rivalry. It's one team with the chip on their shoulder. The Buckeyes have been back to the Natty since then. Miami, you have it. So I can understand there is a chip on your shoulder. You want your turn. You too have something to prove because people said that you shouldn't have been there. So you want to come and, of course, defeat the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's not going to happen. You don't have enough weapons. Okay? Period. That's it in a nutshell. You don't have enough. You can be angry. You can have a chip on your shoulder and you can play until your heart's content. You don't have enough defensively or offensively. Okay? Miami, you could not even score in the first 3 quarters when you played Texas A&M. And you're coming up against the big boys. Dream on. Dream on. This is your last game. And we are going to dog walk you. Okay? I don't know if you remember when the Buckeyes came back from a loss, what they did and how they ran that table. Okay? So get ready to bend over and have that yellow, that leather belt. Bop, 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 because that's what's getting ready to happen to you. Anybody beg to differ, come on in. Come on in and say something. What say you, Buckeye Bill? I know what you got.
Here's the thing. Funny part about Miami fans. There's Miami fans all over the world. Still to this day. I mean, literally, I had my Ohio State hat on. Guy walked up to me and said, we would have won that game if. So
if you had got in the end zone.
You can't say we would have won that game if. Now you have an opportunity to prove. With a different team, different players is what they don't understand. Miami thinks everything travels. Their memories, their diapers, all that stuff. We change their diapers all the time. They cannot use those players to win this game. We have Styles. We have Reese. We have McDonald. We have Smith. Ennis. We have our quarter. We have a coach
Saying.
huh?
I said you said quarterback. I said saying.
We have a quarterback that is linked to their coach. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, I mean, Sonny Styles. I mean, think about what we have on defense, and think about what we have on offense, and think about. No, we've
Yeah.
lost Heartline, but Heartline was not the heartbeat of this organization. Miami is so much in trouble,
Yeah.
and they can live off the past. We gonna live on the now and the future. And the future is Ohio State has the best recruitment and the best receivers in the NFL. Think about it. Think
Now,
about
let
what
me
I'm
ask you
saying.
this. Even if, and again, Brian Hartline has now, gone over to USF to fulfill his duties. Now, even if say we play like we played Indy, Miami, you still don't have a chance. That was our worst game of the season. You still could not score on. You could not score into the third quarter when you played Texas A&M, a team who doesn't even play nearly as good as we do. You don't have a chance, but we're not going to play like that. Now you're getting ready to see the real Buckeyes. I mean, we're already there. The buses arrived today. We're there. We're practicing. We're in Texas. We're ready. We're ready to go on and just spank you real quick so we can get to the show.
Listen,
So,
Jason is on the road going to Texas right now. He was trying to call in.
oh, Jason, have a safe trip.
Yeah,
Jason.
I just told him. I just got through getting off the phone from him, and he's like, I don't even know where I'm at. I just wanted to call him. The funny part is he is on a mission
Oh,
to
yeah.
get to that
Jason's going to
game.
be there.
And we
Coaching him
got
up.
fans from across the world trying to get to that destination.
Oh, yeah.
And I just appreciate him for just putting in the time, putting in an effort. He took his brother and his nephew, and they went on a journey together
That's
to go watch this game. So
that's what's up.
you got to think about the passion, not just the fans, but the passion that these Ohio State players have heard from Miami and their everything. How they think Ohio State is garbage and Miami is what? So you got to think about what they're looking at. Jeremiah Smith, he's from that area. Think about that. You think that's something to prove? Yes, it is. Ennis, all those boys. You got Sonny Styles and Sonny Styles and what's his brother's name?
Look,
Junior.
AJ.
Junior Reese. You got McDonald. All of these players are playing to get to the NFL. Who is it on Miami's team is going to be in the first 5
nobody.
rounds?
Nobody.
Just name one of them. Name one of those players that will be in the first 5 rounds in the NFL. This up and coming draft. But name you can name 10 players.
Yeah.
Bring in Eric. Bring in Eric. Bring in Eric.
Hey, Eric. Happy holidays to you.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
Thank you.
and the eve of taking down the Canes.
Yes, it is.
Big
Yes, it
brother,
is.
thank you very much.
So Eric, I'm glad you came in just in time. Thank you for joining, by the way. Thank you so
I
much.
saw you guys were live. We just wrapped up our call-in show a little early tonight. I'm like, hey, I know these fine people. I'm gonna swing in and watch. And then I saw the link there, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna come say hi.
Thank you. So, Eric, now I'm serious now. Now
Okay.
listen, I already know, we already said, Miami, they just don't have enough. They just don't have enough weapons. They may have the anger and the want, the get back attitude. We want our chance back and blah, blah, blah. But they just, athletically, they just don't have enough. Here's my concern, or well, it's not even a concern, because even if we played like we played in the Big Ten championship, I still don't think they have enough. Who's going to call these plays for us?
It's Ryan Day.
So Brian Hartline is officially gone.
Brian Hartline will be on the sideline. That was confirmed today. He's not even going to be up in the box. He's going to be down in the sideline coaching the wide receivers, which is what he did up until this season. I don't know yet who his eyes in the sky are going to be, as the saying goes, as far as who he's going to be communicating with in the box, relaying down, hey, this is what defense they're in. Here's
Right.
what I'm seeing. Obviously, that will take place. They will have somebody up there. But no, this is Ryan Day. Ryan Day taking back the reins from Brian Hartline and saying, and kind of a similar fashion to what he did last year. If I'm going to go down with the ship, I'm going to go down as the captain. And it went well last year, him kind of letting those things go.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see the same thing here. What has me concerned is you had 8 guys on defense last year. You had some great leadership, senior leadership on offense. Will Howard, Emeka Egbuka, Travion Henderson, Quinshawn Judkins, Donovan Jackson. 5 guys on offense that just came to my head like this, who literally looked at Ryan Day and said, give us the bull by the horns, give us the football. We're going to run and take this thing. And kind of coaching kind of get out of the way and just let us ball, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that this team has got that. Maybe they do. Maybe they've got that. And I'm kind of underestimating some of the senior leadership. I know Caden Curry's got a voice, right? And Kenyatta Jackson Jr. You guys brought up Sonny
Max
Style, right?
Max Flair.
So yeah, exactly. Thank you. So you've got these guys. They're going to have to emulate what they saw last year in that playoff run. And I think Ryan Day kind of said, you know what? I don't want any more distractions interfering with this team like we saw in Indianapolis. It's going to be me and my boys, and let's go win this thing. Like, I believe in you. You believe in me. Let's go do this thing. I'm hoping that it gives us the results similar to what we saw last year.
Me too.
If it does, then let's celebrate, Buckeye Nation. But I'm a little concerned. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard to flip the switch on if you're not the electrician and you know where you ran the wires. If you know what I mean.
Because my concern is too, Eric. Now that you say that, now that we're saying Ryan Day is making the calls, he took back the play calling. My question is, when we came back, when we played Tennessee, and from that point on, am I misunderstanding that Chip Kelly was the one making those play calls? Like
Chip was calling the plays, but I think Ryan Day kind of took the handcuffs off, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Ryan Day's done this before. Let's go back to when we lost to Georgia in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That was one heck of an offensive game plan, man.
It was.
And if Marvin Harrison Jr. doesn't get knocked out of that game, or they don't pick up the flag on targeting, we win that football game.
Oh yeah. Or when Kirby Smart whined about when he said he got the timeout and he didn't, we got that first down.
Exactly. And on top of that, I think this defense is way better than what we had back then. Way better than what we had back then. This is probably, in my estimation, the best defense I've ever seen as a Buckeye fan. And that's not
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
not taking it lightly. That is you've got to be really good to say that at Columbus, Ohio. My question is, and I was asking everybody the other day, what's the point threshold? In other words, how many points do we have to score to where you think, yeah, we're probably going to win that football game? 14, 17, 21? It's not very high because that
No.
defense is so doggone good.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, defensively, like you said, the Hurricane, they just don't stand a chance. They just don't. I mean, they couldn't score a point until the end of third quarter, playing Texas A&M.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this just happened. You can't. I mean, and there's people saying, "Oh, they're gonna dog walk the Buckeyes," and I'm like, "Who?
Yeah.
Who?" That's hilarious to me.
When was the last time Ohio State was dog walked?
I don't know.
It's been a long time.
I haven't. I think it might have been. I think Clemson might have done that to us. About 15 years.
I mean,
no.
The last time we were dog walked was by a team that had a cheater on the sideline.
Right.
Oh, well,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I don't think Miami's going to have our plays on the sideline. So I think we're going to be all right there. They ain't dog walking nobody except for Michael Irvin might be dog walking.
I know, man. Listen,
No,
we ain't
Michael Irvin
gonna talk about Michael Irvin, but Big E, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Give it to me.
If Ohio State gets an opportunity, well, they're gonna get this opportunity to mollywop Miami in Texas Stadium, in Jerry's World. Do you not think that would not be their opportunity to catapult to the national championship?
Sure, it would.
That's it.
It's
once you beat Miami, everybody else is irrelevant.
It's all about momentum, right?
Yeah.
Momentum and confidence. And if you can come out of Dallas with that kind of confidence and with the momentum, listen, the weakness of this football team, everybody knows what it is. It's the offensive line against Indiana. It got exposed a little bit.
Right.
It's being addressed, okay? It's going to be addressed. If Miami doesn't get pressure on Julian Sain, it's over. It's done. The game is over.
Yeah.
That is their saving grace.
Yeah.
If they can get pressure on them, it might be a little bit of a tougher game. So my eyes are solely going to be on that offensive line, specifically the
number
right side
77. Who's number 77? Yeah. What's his name? Toe something? Who's number 77?
You talk about?
I don't know, but he spent too much time on the ground.
You talking about Shabola?
No, not Shabola. Shabola. No, I don't know who he is.
Number 77.
He
Phillips? Daniel Phillips?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know who he is.
I thought it was number 77 that was just
he missed a lot in that Indiana game.
Confidence.
I'll look it up for you here real fast. I got their roster. Let me grab it for you real fast.
But I need him to be on point.
He's right.
Tigger Shabola, 77. Tigger Shabola.
Was that Shabola?
That was Shabola. Yep.
Shabola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric, Eric, you're so right. As long as our offensive line stays intact and get that blind side,
we're good. Yeah.
There's nothing saying can't do.
He can make every throw.
5 actual offensive weapons out there.
Yeah.
And all they have to do is deploy them to do damage.
And here's the other thing. Demario Brown, their best corner, out for this game.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, come on, Tatum Smith, put on a show.
Either one of our boys.
It's showtime.
Who's going to cover either one of our boys?
The air.
Hey.
It's going to be air. Okay.
It's showtime.
Now, see,
So, Eric, opinion, let me ask Eric this. Eric, now we've
Yeah.
debated on this.
Okay.
Who do you think wins this Alabama and Indiana game? Not who you want to win. Who do you think
Right.
is going to win?
I think Indiana's going to win this game. I think Alabama is a flawed football team. The concern I have for Indiana is are they happy with where they have gotten, and will they be complacent in this football game? That is my concern for them. But here's the thing. Kurt Signetti is one heck of a football coach, man.
That's what Diddy said.
I do not think he's going to let that team get that way. I just don't. I think Indiana.
Tell him again.
I think Indiana's going to win that football game.
You do?
No,
See, I disagree. Me and Buckeye Bill disagreed with Nitty here. Nitty said the same exact thing you just said. And the reason why I picked Bama over Indy, now I want Indy to win because I'd love to see a rematch in the national championship.
Me too.
But
that's what we get.
Because again, an angry team, a team that has something to prove, they're a dangerous team. And everybody's been saying Bama doesn't belong there. They've got 3 losses, blah, blah, blah. And we saw them play outstanding, a great game against Oklahoma. And I just think that they have something to prove. And I don't know if Indy has enough. I don't know if they have.
I'll tell you this. Indiana's not going to make the same mistakes Oklahoma did to let Alabama back in that football game.
Okay. Why? You tell me why, E.
Because they have a quarterback who is calm in the pocket, who has experience, who can use his feet, who knows how to read a defense. And then on top of that, they have a punter who's not going to drop the freaking football on a punt and literally hand them 7 points. They handed that football team 14 points in that comeback. They handed it to them. And then they lost all the momentum and they couldn't get it back. Indiana plays sound football. They do not beat themselves. Can they be beat? Absolutely. They will be beat in this playoff. They are not going to win a national championship. Mark it down. Indiana is not going to win a national championship, but they do not beat themselves, and they are a sound football team. And I'll say this too. I think the SEC this year and it's coming out, and I think it's being played out right in front of everybody's eyes.
Oh yeah,
in bowl season. SEC's overrated.
Oh, it's terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and that reign is over. It's over.
Oh yeah, they can't pay players illegally now. You can pay them legally. It's all above table now, and the playing field is completely level. And now look, we'll see what's happened.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, the SEC has always been paying players through like used car dealerships. Now we got corporations.
Exactly.
And so you can't. They can't keep up. They can't keep up. Now in Texas they can keep up because they got oil money. And that's why the shift is coming to Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and Texas.
Well, even Texas is struggling too right now because that team up there that's playing Oregon this week, Texas Tech, has got more money than they do.
So speaking of that, Eric, who's your pick with that game? Who's your pick?
Give me. I picked Oregon to win that bracket.
Of course.
I think Oregon has got a ton of firepower, man. Yes. And here's the thing about Oregon. They have been so under the radar this year, so quiet under the radar. That's scary. That scares me that team that chirps a lot has been silent, radio silent. This is going to be a massive game. They've been there before. Texas Tech is not, right? Texas Tech is playing on house money. Oregon is like, look, if we lose this game, the season's a failure. So they've got a giant chip on their shoulder. They want to play Indiana in that rematch. They've got something to prove in that rematch, and I would love to see that rematch in the quarterfinals. So I think Oregon and Indiana move on from the Big Ten. I do.
Wow.
Maybe that's me being a Big Ten homer, but
yeah. Now, do you think with that Oregon and Texas Tech game? We all agreed that Oregon would take it. However, I thought the score would be a little closer. I didn't see one team. I didn't see Oregon just running away with it.
No.
Are we going to get an entertaining game?
Oh, I
because
think so. I think so.
yeah,
I think every one of these games will be entertaining. Even the Ole
yes,
Miss Georgia game to me
yes.
is going to be entertaining.
That's now.
Ole Miss should have beat them in Athens earlier this year. Now they
That's
don't.
now. Let's talk about that, Eric. Who do
Okay.
you have? See, who do you have for Ole Miss? Ole Miss and Georgia.
I got Georgia winning because, and I say that I think Lane Kiffin, not having Lane Kiffin in this situation hurts them. It was motivating for them against Tulane, but it was Tulane. Not having Lane Kiffin and his play calling abilities and kind of his just take the spotlight off of everybody and put it on him because of his personality is missing in this game. I think Ole Miss is going to give them a whale of a game, but I think Georgia's just got too much firepower there for them.
Yeah, they've like I was saying, they've gotten better through the season, throughout the season. But I don't know. I think I see a little bit more brotherhood with Ole Miss. I think that if without Lane, I think they have something to prove. But it's tough though. I'm on the fence.
Eric, I'll tell you. You know what? I
Well,
think you might take me back over to that side. You kind of right, and I'm really because I'm Ole Miss. I was thinking just like you said, they have to get their brotherhood together. They're fighting for something.
Sure.
Where Georgia is literally reeling. They've got their own issues.
Sure.
They have issues with dumb stuff. This is dumb stuff. It can be addressed in the locker room. Dudes can get beat up and put back in line. But I just is going to come together and literally get the Lane Kiffin monkey off their back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
There's a Lane Kiffin stench
monkey off their back.
Yeah.
There's a Lane Kiffin stench that's hanging out in Oxford, Mississippi, man.
Yes, it's ugly. It's ugly.
You talk to their fans, you talk to their sports writers. They were sick of Lane Kiffin, and even though he was their head coach who got them to the CFP, they were ready to move on. They wanted him to move on. They were sick of the drama, right? And so they like who they've got, but that transition, again, Tulane, okay, right? Gotcha. This ain't Tulane now. You're playing the Kings of the SEC. You're playing the Bulldog. It's a totally different level that they're going to have to take it to. I think that they're going to make it close, but at the end of the day, I think Georgia is just going to be way more physical. They're going to bully them a little bit, and they're going to get a comfortable win at the end.
Now, do you think that? Because I kind of think that and I'm hoping that Georgia may be looking past Ole Miss, though. They may be thinking, hey, we beat them earlier this year. We don't have much. We just do the same thing we did to be, There's some complacency there that may work against them.
Maybe. I don't foresee that, though. Again, I think Kirby Smart has Georgia kind of with this mentality of we cannot let someone like Ole Miss play in our playground. This is our playground, right? We're the bullies on the block. This is our neighborhood. You're not Ole Miss. It's good season, great job. You made it here. This is our playground now. There's a different level when you get to the playoffs. Miami's kind of the same way. There's a different level when you get here, right?
It's true.
Ohio State knows what that level is. Can we get to that level? Can we play at that level? We got dogs who can play at that level, right? We just gotta kind of turn them loose, right? Take them off the chain and let them go be dogs, right? I believe the national championship game is going to be played in the third round. It's going to be between Georgia and Ohio State. Whoever wins that game is going to be your national champion.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. I think you may be right, Eric. I
Hey,
think you may
hey,
be
hey,
right.
hey,
Another rematch. Another
hey,
rematch.
Big
Thank
E,
you.
Big E.
Yo,
Thank you for blessing us today, man, with your knowledge and your
Thank you for
expertise.
confirming.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing: straight shooter, baby, straight shooter.
you know
I
it.
love it, man. I
Thank
love
you,
it.
Eric.
You about that business, baby. Ohio podcast. Check it out.
Yes.
You got Eric. You got the lady. You got the
Buckeye
ladies. You got
ladies.
Chris. Everybody. Ohio podcast. And trust me, you will get that kind of knowledge each and
Yep.
every day.
Yep.
Thank
You'll
you,
be
E.
informed.
I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
you're
E.
welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Thank you guys so much for what you do. Looking forward to having you on one of our roundtable shows, guys. Have a
Oh,
good night,
wonderful.
everybody. Go
Thank
Bucks.
you.
OH.
Go Bucks
Thank you, sir.
IO.
IO.
Okay.
Hey, one
So,
thing though. Hold
okay.
up. One thing. People have forgot all about Ohio State's secret weapon. Is one of the most smartest players y'all got. He sees everything, the whole field. He's all over the field, and he
ABO
has
Reed.
a brother that's already in the NFL. Downs.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, be
We forgot,
forget. We ain't even mentioned him.
but no, we don't want to. Yeah, we don't want them to remember. We don't want them to. We like them to creep up on them. You know,
You
creep
he
up on them.
couldn't. He couldn't. I mean, people that know that dude is one of the smartest dudes that Ohio State ever had. Like he's the one to be calling the plays out, if I'm not mistaken. He
Oh, I'm just
he
looking at. Cool.
he
Tell me.
he be calling the plays out like he be. Hey, you got this. I've seen him do it. I just didn't know who he was.
Ah.
Hey, watch this team over. Hey, it's coming this way.
No, we
It's coming
know who
left.
he is. We know who he is. We just
I
we
know.
keep, we
I'm just
keep
saying.
thinking about Reese and everybody else and forgetting Downs.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Downs.
Yeah. He's. You're right.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
He's sneaky. You know, they
Yeah.
forget all about him. But again, I just think so. With that being said, Buckeye Bill, I know we have our NFL segment we can do, but we can do that on Thursday. Village, we'll come back on Thursday and talk about that NFL, the NFL playoffs, and so we can concentrate on these, what's happening on Wednesday. So we will see you guys after the new year. So have a safe and happy new year to you and all your family. And may you have the best 2026 ever. And please continue to follow us and like and share. Watch us grow with us. Hey, let us support you. Remember, we have a whole business section that we're going to do, a small business section that you can definitely be a part of. So we want to be a part of your growth as well. Do me a favor. I'm going to post this poll. Tell me if you're going for the Ohio State Buckeyes, heart. Miami, don't be shy. Put a like. I'm going to post this on our page, on our profile. Please go ahead and say who you going for. I know I'm going to see a bunch of hearts because those Buckeyes got it. Buckeye Bill, take us on out of here.
Hey, listen. This has been outstanding day for me. This to hear from my friends, family. They're driving cross country. Jason, be safe. Eric, thank you for calling in.
Dexter,
TG and Sean, I want Sean to get better. Ladybug, you're the best at
thank you.
what you do.
Thank you.
And I tell you what, Nitty, without you, we wouldn't be us. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much. Happy holidays, guys.
Cooper,
Enjoy, and we will see you. I think when we coming back on, lady.
Thursday on the 1st,
Thursday on the 1st.
after New Year's.
All right.
So we'll see
So
you guys.
we're not coming back on before the Ohio State's game, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I'll be too crazy anyway. So
No,
that's cool.
no. I need all that energy. So yeah, no. So I'm going to give a couple other shout outs. Dexter Nels, he's joining us. Happy New Year, Dexter. Hopefully we can get you on so we can hear your debates. I know sometimes you guys debate on the phone. Love to hear you on the show. But thanks for watching and joining in today. GOOO. Go dogs. I hope your dogs can do something. So with that being said, have a happy new year and a wonderful 2026. And just remember, always be about that business.
Podcast of the year 2026.
Let's go.
Synesthetic.
I'm trying to win my team a championship. I'm trying to win my team a championship. Let's go. Trying to win my team a championship. We all in the game, trying to get us some ranks, ain't ballin' to play. Should I do what you can? Hey, Block is the name, BMG is the guy. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, practice make perfect. Hey, practice make perfect. Hey, trying to win my team a championship. Yeah, and we score every chance that we get. Take advantage of handles, it's all in the wrist. Got shooters on the squad. Perfect aiming up Swiss. Got shooters on the squad. Trying to win my team a championship. Everybody is playing their roles. Hey, watch out, pose. I pick it.